Good morning and welcome to Property Express News brought to you by PE Live. My name is Nanaya Ocheribia. Coming up in the headlines, structures along waterways at Sakumono Ramsia site demolished. Ghana at risk of losing properties to foreigners. That's according to the founder and leader of APC. And in international news, UK-based property investment company to help South Africans buy low interest rate property. Thank you to Rehoboth Properties, Mayfair Estate, Gold Key Properties, Adum City Estate, NALA, and Lemonade Finance for sponsoring. Now the news in details. Structures along waterways at Sakumono Ramsia site demolished. The Greater Accra Region Security and Lands Ministry have started demolition structures along waterways at the Sakumono Ramsia site. The initiative is to help avert possible flooding in the area. The 1,200 acres of land at Sakumono Ramsia site hold thousands of gallons of water each year to prevent flooding in the surrounding communities. Areas like East Legon and the Tema motorway have been predicted to flood shortly if the site does not go extinct. The project was spearheaded by the Greater Accra Regional Minister, Henry Korte. He told the reporters occupants were given enough notification to leave the site. Still in news, Ghana at risk of losing properties to foreigners, and that's according to the founder and leader of All People's Congress. Founder and leader of the All People's Congress, Dr. Hassan Ayariga says Ghana is at risk of losing properties to foreigners. In an interview with an Accra-based radio station, he said foreigners buy property because they can afford it, whereas Ghanaians continue to struggle because of caste implications. He stated that when elected into office, his government will pass a law that would disallow foreigners from purchasing property in the country. The founder and leader of APC explained that his government would issue 3 passports to citizens to make them the only eligible ones to buy property in the country. Hassan Ayariga expressed worry that the country was losing everything to foreigners as the majority of well-established companies and other properties were owned by immigrants. Staying a while on property ownership in the country, the latest report by PwC on the real estate market in Ghana indicates that the different categories of land ownership in the country make it difficult for land to be acquired, particularly for foreigners looking to invest in the country, with some land titles available only as lease. The report added that land titles were only available on a lease. It is said that the countries in Africa that operate on a freehold property market offer better transparency and flexible laws that permit foreigners to own properties. According to the report, it was a question of knowing which land title was available for freehold, while in some cases foreigners that want to invest in real estate could only do so by partnering with citizens. We'll go for a short commercial break. Please stay with us. Welcome back from the break, and now in international news, India's housing market is pegged to be robust this year, while sales is likely to touch a record as indicated by JLL India study, banking on a rebound in economic activities and high mobility after the pandemic abated. Housing sales in the property markets of India have risen over 1.61 lakh apartments this year till September end. It surpassed the annual sales of performance registered since 2014, according to the data from JLL India. The housing sales touched a peak of 165,791 apartments in 2014, and the performance witnessed in the first 3 quarters of this year is an indication that 2022 certainly scaled a new record. The onset of the festival season will likely further lift housing sales and expect to be more than 200,000 units this year. That's all for news this morning. Thank you for staying with us. A very big thank you to Rehoboth Properties, Mayfair Estates, Gold Key Properties, Adum City Estate, NALA, and Lemonade Finance for sponsoring us. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms. We are on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook at Property Express.